Hi there, team. Coach Steve here with another belated, unfortunately, week in preview. Sorry about the delay, and sorry to Dad, who watches these religiously. We have been very busy during the Open, post-Open, winding things up there. And what a time it was, those couple of weeks, capped off with an awesome barbecue celebration on Saturday. Thanks to everyone who put in for that. You know who you are for the barbecue. Thanks to everyone who participated in the event, helped it run smoothly without everyone pitching in one way or another, whether it's gathering score sheets, whether it's organising judges, or it's stepping in last minute to judge. That really makes the event what it is. And yeah, if you participated, you know that the event is organised chaos. That is the nature of the Open. That is the nature of CrossFit, and sometimes that's the nature of life. Being able to make decisions quickly, being able to use our bodies unexpectedly, and responding and responding with not only physical capacity but also mental capacity. Both things we're working all the time when we come into the gym. A few other elements about CrossFit: unknown, unknowable. Two other things that are as important and work with the definition is measurable and repeatable. So measurable means that all of the workouts that we do in here have a degree of measurement to them. So you're able to measure them and you're able to repeat them with the goal of finding out whether you've increased your fitness or work capacity over time. So yesterday we did a workout with rowing, running, row, run. And we did this same workout about 12 months ago. And over the last 12 months, you would have done a lot of CrossFit, a lot of training, hopefully improved your nutrition, maybe made some body composition changes. And this is all going to increase your work capacity. Now, how do we test that? Do we go for a 5K run? Yeah, sure, that can definitely help. But what we do in the gym, we put you through a range of tests throughout the year. And when you record your scores, you have a benchmark to try and hit the next time you do. So we did this yesterday, where we've got another one on Friday. And you're going to start to see these laid out over the next couple of weeks. As we head into more of a strength cycle, which is where we're heading next, we're going to be prioritizing our deadlift, bench press, and back squat, and doing lots of variations of this and tests along the way. Now, this is very important when it comes to building overall strength and capacity. It's often the missing ingredient with a lot of people's CrossFit. If you think back to the Open week 2, pull-ups were the big barrier for most of us. And we can do as many keeping swings as we want. We can do as many muscle-up drills as we want. But if that base layer of strength is not there, then the likelihood of getting a pull-up is so small. And often what I've found after doing this for nearly 15 years is that we're very quick to jump into the drills and the tricks that are going to help us get something one time. But there's a big difference between getting something one time and having it. When we have something, the way I think about this is being woken up in the middle of the night, no grips, no shoes, you get dragged into the gym and someone forces you to do a muscle up. In those conditions, can you do a muscle up or a pull up? If you can, that probably means you've got the movement. If you need to rely on adrenaline, if you need to rely on loud music, if you need to rely on being at the end of the workout, at the start of the workout, being in specific conditions, you don't really have that movement. You might physically be able to do it, but often the neurological developments that happen when we do the movement haven't been achieved yet. And that's fine, but it means that we need more practice and we need more strength building, building the base. This is the difference between a physical adaptation and a neurological adaptation. So physical adaptation is when the muscles get stronger. It's when we see the muscles get more powerful. It's when we're able to express ourselves physically. Now, a neurological adaptation happens when our coordination improves, happens when our agility improves, flexibility comes into this as well, because a lot of that is neurological. And this happens over practice and practice after years and years. Not as sexy, but those neurological adaptations is what is the thing that's going to have you have something for the long term. and that's something that we'll be working on in the next cycle of programming. The events that are happening at the moment, there are a lot post open. Firstly, we've got the big announcement on Saturday of the open winners. It was a very tight race, and you're going to find out who was the winning team, who was the winning captain on this Saturday at 9 a.m. So we've got the trophy in the trophy store at the moment being engraved as we speak. I'm going to pick up that tomorrow, and we're going to be releasing the details of that on Saturday. So that's going to be a very special time. So make sure you come in for that, especially if you think you're part of the winning team. You don't want to miss out on that. There's a prize for the winning team, participants in the winning team. That's on Saturday. In addition to that, we've got a nutrition seminar and workshop happening mid-April. We've got expressions of interest for a wine tasting event. This is something we've done before. It was really good fun, and we're going to do it late May. So we're collecting expressions of interest for that. Leticia will be leading that. I've been designated the kids for the day, but you'll have a lot of fun with her. Probably more fun with her than with me. And there's one more event that's not coming to mind right now. We've got the open announcement, nutrition, wine lifting, mountain tracking. Okay, so Mountain Tribe. So we've got a seminar with Mountain Tribe. Mountain Tribe are a Melbourne-based trekking adventure travel company, and they specialize in preparing you and guiding you through treks, both domestically and abroad. So this fella, his name is Ross, he's the owner of Mountain Tribe, and he leads groups to do treks, big ones like Everest Base Camp, local ones like Mount Feathertop up in Falls Creek. And he's really an expert on the top. He's a personal trainer. We've got a lot of the same, influenced by the same people in the game for a long time. And so we had a lot of synergy when we met, and I thought this would be a great person to get in front of you guys and educate us more about this topic that a lot of us are interested in taking our fitness and expressing ourselves outside with it. So that's happening on March 28 at 11 a.m. So come in for that one, free for you, free for your friends as well. So if you'd like to bring a friend in and learn more about hiking, alpineering, and learn more about Mountain Tribe, then please come along to that. Momentum is a topic that I want to discuss as well. So momentum, this is really relevant right now for both me and maybe for you as well, because attendance over the open period has never been higher in the gym. We've never seen the amount of people that we have during those 2 weeks, which is incredible. And I'm so proud of everyone for showing up consistently and for getting the results that you got. Hopefully you did enjoy some rest days post-open. That's all part of what we do, and it's all part of an effective strength and conditioning program. But momentum is something that we can build from. And momentum is something that can stop as well. We can stop momentum. It's very hard to build it up again. An example of this is my Duolingo. My Duolingo was running hot for about 3 weeks. I was doing it every day. And I don't know whether you've used it before, but it is very good at trying to encourage you to be consistent. And it gives you all sorts of notifications, all sorts of guilt trips. Some are more effective than others. But I think they realize how important consistency is with learning another language. And the same goes with fitness. So much of this stuff is about being consistent. And so much of this stuff is about showing up when your ducks are not in a row, when you're not feeling perfect, when you might be lacking that 1 hour of sleep, busy at work, it's cold. All of these things can be used as obstacles to not show up for that day or saying, I'm going to do it tomorrow. The tough thing about that is, and those moments will happen, and those moments are legitimate, but the hard thing about that is it's harder to get going the next day. And it's very easy to use that same excuse or another excuse once that momentum is stopped. But when the momentum is going, it's very easy to keep it going. It's very easy just to do what you did yesterday. And the great thing about fitness is you feel good when you do it. So every time you come to the gym, within 5 minutes, after socializing a little bit, after sharing some laughs, after warming up, getting the body lubricated, you feel like being there. Often you don't when you're getting out of your car, but I'm sure you've had those moments when all it took was a quick conversation with a mate in the gym or a quick warm up and you completely change your state. The challenge with that is showing up. The challenge with that is getting out of the car or getting into the car to come to the gym. So a lot of us have got momentum at the moment, myself included, and I'm going to take this advice and jump right into my Duolingo now. And I hope you take this advice and reset some goals for this new stage of training. If you need some help setting these goals, please speak to me in the gym about organizing a goal review. Actually, better, just book one. Book one via the Wadboard app. Go to Wadboard, go to the bottom right corner, go to the appointments, and you can either book in a body scan, which is a quick appointment, or a 3-month goal review, which includes a body scan. And it's a little bit more of a deep dive for you for the next 3 months. That's all I've got for today, team. So key takeaways for me and for you is to get back that momentum, me for my Duolingo, you for whatever quest you've got going on at the moment. And we can't wait to see you for this next stage of training. Cheers, guys.